Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, June 21st, and today we'll cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, NVDY, and MSTY. But first, real quick, Tesla, did a little dip yesterday, so I decided to sell a put. So this transaction, as you can see, this is what it looks like on Thinkorswim, but I sold a put on TSLY with a July 5th expiration date. I chose a strike price of $7, and I obviously, $7 times one contract, which is 100 shares, that's $700 I had to put up as collateral. But they gave me 22 cents per share, which is $22. So basically, I gave 700, or I lent out 700 to get $22 until July 5th. All right. So we'll see what happens, to TSLY, which is a double leverage fund of Tesla, by July 5th, whether I get assigned or not. But again, all this is covered on my options videos that I do on a weekly basis on the weekend. So let's not take any more of your time up on that. So who had trades yesterday? So NVDY had a trade, CONY had a trade. GUI's there only because they have this layout now. If you go to the intraday trades, every single trade is on there in one page, which is good, but in cases like this, my phone it's not able to let me clip just CONY, but whatever. So all of them had trades except TSLY. So let's go in order here. First, we look at NVDY. They had a B for a buy call, and then SS short sell. They sold a put. Same amount of contracts, same expiration date, same strike price. That means that they added to the synthetic. And they added, 1,690 contracts, and you could see how much they paid for each transaction on the right. And then right down below that, they SS'd with, they short sale they sold a call for an expiration date of June 28th, which is the following week. Strike price in there, 142. They used the same amount of contracts, and they got $1.36 per share. But let's look at the spreadsheet. I don't need the calendar anymore. Okay, where are we at here? So first we'll look at the synthetic. They have a synthetic 127. So they added 1,690 contracts. The buy call cost $13.30 per share, and the sell put produced a credit of $730. So they paid about $1 million to add to the current synthetic position. And the reason is because the NVIDIA is currently priced above the strike price of this synthetic. So it's 2.98% above that. So obviously, if it was below that, typically the put would be, you get a higher credit versus paying out a debit. But hopefully NVIDIA, can go up, I believe. No, it was actually, yesterday it flew up and then it tanked. So I don't know what the hell was going on yesterday. But either way, let's move on. Let's go to the June tab and see what the end result was. So the end result, NVIDIA went down 3.54%, and NVDY only went down 2.43%. So I guess we could say we're 1-for-1 ETF win. Here's the 1690. So they added 1,690 contracts, and they chose a 142 strike. This is heading into next week. So that would be for 6 trading days, and it's 8.58% out of the money. What did it yield? Well, if we fast forward, annualized yield comes to about 47%. So that's good. Perfect. No complaints about this position right here. So let's go to the recap. So we have 3 different contracts expiring today, which is Friday, June 21st. 2 of them are one strike of $137. So this is 33,800 contracts, and it's 4.76% out of the money at this very moment. So that looks to be okay. We'll see. Again, NVIDIA went crazy yesterday. It went up, it went down. Who the hell knows? And then the other position, this is a lower strike. This is 21,750 contracts, 135 strike. That's 3.23% out of the money. So again, anything can happen one trading day, but as of right now, it looks pretty good. Outstanding shares increased by 750,000. That's a 3.14% increase. I mean, that's pretty big, but they are the GOAT. So what can you say? 30-day IV, 52%. Outstanding shares, 24,625,000. Total net income is a loss still. So NVDY has a loss of 15 million from the weekly calls. Reaction, that happy face, because so far so good. Strikes are looking good, even regardless of what happened yesterday. But let's go to the summary for June. How much we getting paid? Well, synthetic income or synthetic bailout income, 68.7 million. Short call debit, 15 million. So it's a net income of 53.7 million, which comes to a total income per share of $2.18. Obviously, the short call income is, that's a loss. So I can't show you the estimate because it won't make sense. So as of right now, we have to look at total income per share, which includes synthetic, and we're looking at $2.18 per share. What will they pay out? I don't know. It's too soon to tell. All right. So the holdings, again, their synthetic actually expires August 16th. So they got plenty of time. We got plenty of time to not care about that. Then the weekly calls, heading into today. The June 28th is the bottom one, so we can ignore that. But the other ones cost 53 cents and 29 cents per share. So far so good, like we said, but we'll see. Net asset value of NVDY is 746.4 million. The NAV is 30.31. The trade price is 30.54. So, overall, an okay day. So who else had a trade? GUI had a trade, but we won't cover GUI. CONY had a trade. BC, just the BC. And I love seeing these moves. So what happened? What is a BC? It's a buy to close. So they did a buy to close, 5,001 contracts. And look over to the right. They paid 6 cents. You want to round up, fine. They paid 7 cents to close 5,001 contracts. What strike price? Go over to the left, right in the middle, 265. So they closed a position that expires today. They closed it early. Why? Because they can. Because they paid less than 10 cents. Because who the hell knows what's going to happen with crypto today. So again, I like this move. But let's see. What did Coin do yesterday? I don't even remember. Oh, here's their synthetic. No additions to the synthetic. But again, their synthetic expires July 19th. But they got some catching up to do. We're getting a little close. So they got some movement to do, or else we're going to lose some money on that synthetic. The worry, let's see my formula actually. Yeah, see, leave the synthetic alone, right? My formula should pick up when I'm 14 days away from, right now, I guess I'm 29 days away. But once it's 14, man, we got to talk about this synthetic. It's getting way too close. All right. Coin. All right, Coin went down 0.39%, and CONY went down 0.38%. So we're 2 for 2. ETF over underlying. Good job. All right, so where's that BC? All right, so 7 cents we said, right? Here you go. Shrink that. Get as much as we can in the one screen. All right, so you see that 5,000, whatever. They split it for whatever reason in the beginning, 5,000 share contracts and then one contract. You could see they got 340 and 310 to open that position. They paid 7 cents to close it. So this is obviously a success. So I love that move. What did they pay overall? They paid about $35,006. So fine, done deal. And guess what that means? If Coin decides to fly to the moon today, they'll sell calls at that point in time. But even the other ones, look at the ones that are existing that expire today. Those aren't even in that much danger. But we'll start with the bottom. This is the This is the more recent one, 550 contracts, 250 strike. This is the lowest, 6.37% out of the money. And then they got what? 260, 250. I'm sorry, the next strike is 257.50, 9,660. Sorry, I was about to sneeze, but I don't want to wake up the house. Yeah, the next lowest strike is 257.50. That's 9.56% out of the money. And then the other one is over 10,000 contracts. That's 260, 250. That's 11.69% out of the money. So again, the lowest is 6% out of the money with one trading day. All we have is today. So we're looking pretty good for coin. The largest position is over 11% out of the money. So safe to say that those strikes are looking good right now for CONY. Outstanding shares did go up by 350,000. That's a 1.22% increase, which is pretty damn good. 30-day IV, 66%. Outstanding shares totals to be 28,950,000. Unfortunately, another loss. So weekly calls are producing a $35.6 million loss for CONY. But the reaction on the weekly calls, very happy with the current position. Very good move. I should have given him a thumbs up. I didn't even think about that. All right, so here's the recap though on how much we're getting paid. Let's see. Synthetic bailout money, 77.2 million. Short call loss, 35. We talked about that. So that's a net income of 41.6 million. So with that, we're looking at 144 per share. At least this is what I'm showing they can afford. All right. And this, it's still early. We got some time, but this is where we stand. All right. Here's the holdings. Synthetic again expires July 19th. So in blue, all of these contracts expire today. All of them look to be pretty cheap. So that's why they closed the other one. And the other one was, let me go back. I assume that was the highest strike. Yeah, it was 265. Okay. So yeah, obviously they closed the highest one because the cheapest one. The next highest one is 260, 250, row 10. That's about 7 cents as well. So they'll probably go in order, close them out, and then open the new positions for next week. So it looks like it's going to be a nice solid win. But the net asset value of CONY is 614.4 million. The NAV is 21.23. Trade price 21.24. Birds are out. They're ready. They're ready to go. Last but not least, MSTY. So when you see this, 3 trades, a BSS, that's a buy call, that's a sell put, and that's a sell call. That's adding to the synthetic, and that's adding a weekly call. All right, won't go through that again, but you guys are getting the gist, hopefully. If not, again, on occasion, I will break everything down. But I can't do that every video, unfortunately, because it'll take too long, and plus people will say, what are you doing? All right, so adding to the synthetic, 67 contracts yesterday they added. So you see what they paid on the buy call, 732,000 on the sell put, 1.4 million credit. So what do you think this means, right? What do you think the strike price is? Obviously the strike price should be higher than the current price. This is why the put credit is greater than the call debit, right? So if you look here, the strike price is 5.46% above the current price of MSTR. So that's why, again, if we're going to open this position, adding to this position, we're going to get paid because it's a risk, right? We're already in the hole, 5.4, we're already down. So we have to do some catch up. So they're willing to pay us that credit. But again, I'll break that down further another day. But I just wanted to show you the addition. And that gets added to the June profits, which is still a $16 million loss at this very moment. All right, MSTR, we're 2 for 2. Let's see what goes on here. MSTR went down 0.27% yesterday, and MSTY went up 0.03%. So 3 for 3, baby. What's up now? All right, so they added 67 contracts with a 1570 strike price. This expires next Friday. That's 7.14% out of the money. That yields 109%. So I'd say that's a pretty good move. Good job. I mean, 7% for 6 trading days with MSTY. I don't know. We'll see what they do with the others, though. All right, so what about the others for today? What's the heck is going on? So lowest of the strike prices, the lowest strike price is 1580. That's 7.82% out of the money. Largest position is 1,519 contracts. That's 1610 strike. That's 9.8% out of the money. And then they have 96 contracts with a 1650 strike. That's 12.6% out of the money. So just like CONY, I'm pretty sure MSTY will be okay. Outstanding shares jumped up 200,000, 2.15% increase. So the interest is there. These funds are growing and growing and growing, and more people are buying, at least into the GOAT collection, CONY, MSTY, and NVDY. The 30-day IV is 96.33%. Outstanding shares 9.5 million. Total net income 4.9 from the weekly calls. That's a distribution of 53 cents, a daily income of 4 cents a day, daily yield of 0.12%, annualized yield of 43%. These are rookie numbers, yes, but at least they're making money versus compared to the others. Reaction, pretty happy because they're actually going to win, hopefully, when their weekly calls. They haven't been, but unfortunately, they don't have synthetic bailout money. They actually have a synthetic loss of $649,000. So if you take the short call income and you net the two, overall it's only 46 cents a share. But short call income alone, it's 53 cents per share. So if I use that for the estimate, we're looking at 95 cents per share, which is a 39% yield. As a MSTY shareholder, you will faint if you see those numbers based on historical payments. So I don't know. We'll see what happens after today, though. All right, here we go with the holdings. We got blue everywhere, but obviously those are the calls. Look at the ones, the top 4 blue ones obviously expired today. The bottom one, that's the newer one, so we don't have to worry about that. But either way, they're looking pretty good for the day. We'll see how the day progresses, though. Net asset value of MSTY, $278.5 million. The NAV is $29.32, and the trade price is $29.35. Okay, last but not least, everyone's favorite problem child, TSLY. No trades, so they just have the 180 synthetic and the 175 synthetic still just hanging out, man, hanging out. Both expired July 19th. Let's take a look at the June tab. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4. So Tesla went down 1.78% and TSLY went down 0.77%. So we can say 4 for 4, baby. So what does that mean? Obviously, that means the ETFs actually outperformed the underlying. And should we care about that? I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to be consistent, but it is nice to see. That's why I just wanted to mention it. All right, so what do we got heading into today? We got 2 positions, 1 strike. So all of the contracts, all of the eggs in one basket, 1 strike price, right? We are pissed about this. We said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But here we are. Here we sit. They are still 1.89% out of the money. In the end, this could be a very smart move. But Tesla can easily defeat that number. The break even is 187. Tesla's at 181. Will Tesla go up today? Will Tesla go down today? Who the heck knows? But it's a nail biter, that is for sure. All right, so let's look at the outstanding shares. Outstanding shares did not move. Assuming I updated that right. Let's see, 44.3. Yeah, okay. No movement in that. So 30-day IV, 48%. Outstanding shares, yep, 44.3 million. Net income from the weekly calls, 16.4 million. Distribution is 37 cents. That's a daily income of 2 cents a day, daily yield of 0.16%. If you annualize that sucker, 58%. That's about what you can expect out of TSLY at best. This is the TSLY, fund manager, man. They're like catching breaks, man. They're like blowing through the strikes, then they're not, and who knows. What a roller coaster week. They're crying, and at the same time, they're happy. All right, I don't know, I zoomed in that, but here we go. That's supposed to be the last part. Synthetic income 1.4 million, short call income 16.4 million, total net income 17.8 million. So if we look at total income per share, they're looking at 40 cents, okay? But if you look at just the short call income, it's at 37 cents. So based on how much time is left, we're looking at around 67 cents, which is a 52% yield. This is probably the only estimate that actually makes sense. So this is, something you could probably expect. Last distribution was 64 cents, so that would be kind of in line. That would be actually a raise, which you don't expect out of TSLY. All right, outstanding holdings. Again, we're not talking about the synthetic yet. We just got that one stinking strike. Cost 61 cents to close. So let's see, how much do they get to open it? They got 269 and 267. So they can actually close that early on in the open. If they see Tesla flying high, will they do that? Who the heck knows? But will Tesla fly high even? Who the heck knows? All right, net asset value of TSLY, 686.2 million. The NAV is 1549. Trade price 1544. So a little 5-cent discount for you. All right, so that's that. And last but not least, let's go to the pre-market. It's after 4 a.m., so it should be updated. Oh, here we go. All right, so looking good after all. Again, this is as of 4:24 a.m. Tesla is down 0.57%. It's at 180.54. TSLY looks flat. Maybe it's not updated. Let's see. Last update, 4:06 a.m. Why would it update Tesla but not TSLY? NVDY is updated. It's down 2.42%. Yikes. 127.62. But that's good for the strikes. NVIDIA is down 1.54%. Still above 30 though. Coin is down. Crypto. Man, crypto. Coin is down 1.46%. CONY is down 0.66%. MSTR is down 1.72%. MSTY is down 0.37%. TSLY is down 1.15%. Looks like I may have to sell another put, although I don't know if I'll have time today. TNA is down 0.08%. TNA is down. I feel like I say that every day. AMDY, there you go. It's up 0.3%. They said, I don't care what you do, NVIDIA, but we're going up. But yeah, they're up 0.3%. AMZY is up 0.45%. Bitcoin, as expected, based on MSTR and Coin, is down 1.01%. It's at 64,000, by the way, 64,317. All right, so that's the update for the funds on YieldMax. As always, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, we'll try again next time. By the way, I know I mentioned this before. I don't know what time tomorrow's video will come out. Will it come out 6:30 a.m.? It's probably doubtful, but never say never. So if it's not 6:30, it's going to come out late afternoon. So I'll apologize in advance. I know this is unusual for me, but I'm not going to miss the video. I haven't missed a video. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed a video since October of last year, if I looked on the, when I started covering these funds. So we'll see. So I'm not going to start now. All right. But anyway, today's agenda, I am heading to New York City this morning, bright and early. And I'm going to meet up with a couple YouTubers, at least the ones that I know are going, are Max Convexity, Happy Camper, THB, and Andre. So, they got invited to join YieldMax for a big, nice event, actually. It's a pretty good event for the whole day. And then the closing bell and all that. So again, it should be a fun time. So thank you, YieldMax. I'm sure they're not watching. They have a busy day today, but I just want to thank them for the invite. So it should be a good time. So look out for maybe some live streams today with the group. Just think that'll be fun. And then also may get some interviews out today with the YieldMax people. I don't know when I'll release them or if I'll go live. That's still undecided. I'm not even that prepared, honestly, because I still got to get ready. It's ready to go, but I wanted to get this video out first. So yeah, that's today's agenda. So look out for some content, some quick live streams, things like that. And then look out for us at the closing bell at 4 p.m. Eastern time on CNBC or whatever, Fox Business. I don't know, whoever airs the closing bell. Hopefully you see us on TV. I'll be the one with the Celtics tie, all right? But anyway, I'm out of here. I just want to say thank you for watching. Please hit the like button if you guys do enjoy this content. If not, then I guess don't hit the like button. But either way, I don't know. If not, if you don't like this content, you made it this far, well, I guess thank you, even though you hate it. But either way, let me go. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Don't know what time when, but again, we will talk tomorrow. Later.